on fabric cost. Today I am going to consider the first, as I said, now elements of garment costing is fabric cost, trim cost, cut and make cost we call labor plus overheads. We can discuss later lessons, and special operation cost all we can discuss. Now, if you consider fabric cost, trim cost and cut and make cost, most garment we can calculate their cost because most of garments they don't it doesn't have special something, but if fashion garment there are some special things applied. It's embroidery, printing, if it is a wash garment, and rosettes attached, beads attached, and sandblasting, lot of special things done by embossing, done for the garment, especially fashion garments. So we are not considering all these now. Only fabric cost I am going to tell you how to calculate the fabric cost of a garment. Now, if you want to get the fabric, if you want to calculate the fabric cost, what are the factors that we should know to calculate the fabric cost? We should know the fabric consumption, the required fabric quantity per garment. That is the consumption. We call YY, that's a correct term. It's in the industry. Managers, directors, when you are when you are negotiating, use this term YY. It's called yield yard. You should know the consumption and wastage allowance, additional quantity, additional requirement for defects and damages, solving, cuttings, and when we are doing printing, embroidery, and every moment, and ironing. You have experienced that there is damages we can happen in the sewing division and cutting division and all the rest. So we should keep some additional amount, additional percentage as wastage allowance. It's based on consumption, right? And price also we should know from the mill price. From the mill fabric supply will say for a unit their price, and insurance and freight also we have to take this consignment from supply to our stores. We have to ship it. It's sea freight cost, and insurance also. We have to insure the consignment, definitely compulsory, and finance charges also. Bank should involve to make it reality this business. So finance charges also we have to consider as fabric cost, because until fabric received to your stores, these costs are involved. So we have to consider as fabric cost all these. How do we calculate this cost? Now, price, insurance, freight, and finance charges, consumption, and wastage. So top three, these three. Price actually we can get it from the supply directly. Insurance and freight also from this that company, shipping company and insurance company, and finance charges from bank. We don't involve there, but when calculating consumption and wastage, we have to do that. In our factory, we have to calculate. So how do we calculate? Consumption, consumption we have to draw a marker. I will explain later lessons what is marker. It's a drawing, and now marker length we have to divide by number of pieces in that garment, in that marker, in that marker. This is marker. This is drawing, right? There are you can see there are back panels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 back panels means there are 5 pieces. All other necessary panels, necessary parts, but 5 pieces definitely are there, right? This is the marker length. From this point to starting point to end point is called marker length. This length we have to divide by these number of pieces. That's how you are getting consumption. the per piece required fabric. So this is from the fabric consumption we have to multiply by wastage percent, 3%, 2%, or 4%. Likewise, it's decided by the factory. So you get wastage and consumption wastage. And fabric cost can be calculated using formula. I have designed a formula for the easy calculation for you all. And fabric here, we assume the fabric consumption of wheeled yard as Y, fabric price as P, insurance and freight I, insurance as I, freight F, wastage allowance. Finance charge, of course, decided by bank. Wastage allowance, factory can decide what the percentage. And this is the formula: fabric cost Y equal consumption into 1 plus wastage allowance into price, insurance and freight within bracket into within bracket 1 plus finance charges percentage. This brackets are very important. You have to, this bracket is right place, otherwise the answer will be wrong neatly. And this is one question, example question. Here it's marker length. We have to calculate the fabric cost based on these details. Fabric length is 11.5 meter. Marker ratio is small, medium, large, small into medium into large, 1 into 2 into 2. That's means 4 pieces are there in that marker. Wastage allowance is 3%. Fabric is being ordered from Hong Kong and the CIF value $3. Fabric price 2.8 plus insurance and freight $0.2 per meter. So finance charges is 6% from the CIF value. Now how do we calculate? Now this is the question I keep side. Consumption. This is length, marker length divided by number of pieces is 4. It's 2.875 meters per piece required. Fabric, this is fabric requirement per piece, 2.875. And based on that, we can calculate the additional quantity, additional allowances, fabric wastage allowance. It's 2.875 into 3%. It's 0.08625 meters. Both these quantities we need per garment. Fabric quantity we need per garment. Right. Now it is 2.96125 meters. We need per one garment. Now based on this, we can calculate all these cost, actually meal cost, fabric suppliers cost, and insurance and freight cost. All these we can based on this. Now fabric meal we have to pay. We can say it's C. It's also cost, right? Now it's C. Now 2.96125 into 2.8. 2.8 in 1 meter price for meal. So it is 8.2915 for the fabric meal. That is C. And insurance and freight 0.2 per meter. But this is the required fabric requirement, including wastage. So 2.96125 to 0.2. It's $0.59225 insurance and freight. Now you know cost, that is meal cost. It's 8.2915. Insurance and freight 0.59225. Right? Altogether, it's called CIF. It's a term, famous term, you know, it's the INCO term. It's CIF. It's $8.88375 per piece of per garment. Our fabric cost until this point, but there are more. If bank will charge finance charges based on this CIF, it is 6%. 6%. Now, so what is 6%? 8.88375 into 6% is 0.533025. This also we have to pay as fabric cost. Now, this plus this is our fabric cost. 8.88375 plus this finance charges 0.533025. That means $9.416775 per garment for our fabric cost. Now this is the method. This is the actually step by step method. It is step by step method, manual method. We can say manual method, and we can apply for the formula also. We'll see that. Now, if we apply for the formula, this is the question. Now, this is the formula. Fabric consumption, that is Y, yield yard, into 1 plus wastage allowance into, within brackets, make sure that you have put in the right place these brackets, price plus insurance plus freight into 1 plus finance charges percentage. So 11.5 again, number of pieces 4, 1 plus wastage percentage, 3% in wastage percentage, 1 plus 3% in 0.03 into price, insurance and freight, price, insurance and freight into 1 plus finance charge percentage, 1 plus finance percentage is 6%. That means 1.06. Answer is 9.416775. Right? The answer is same like previous one. Right? Now, this is only a small example. Now later we can discuss. This is here we used only one marker, but in factory there are a lot of big orders. We can't cut within one marker, 2 marker, 3 marker. If it is jacket, there are more markers you need. But this is the base. This is the concept. If you apply this concept, definitely you can calculate exact cost at the initial stage. But end of the year, sometime it will vary based on financial calculation. But it should be very close with the financial cost.